It was just another regular Monday morning, or at least that's what I thought. I walked into the office, coffee in hand, expecting the usual hum of computers and soft chatter among my coworkers. But that day, something felt off. My inbox was flooded with emails marked urgent, and my phone kept buzzing with messages from clients and colleagues. I quickly scanned the notifications and realized that a huge project, one that I was supposed to oversee, had gone completely off track. I froze. My mind raced. I knew the stakes were high. This project wasn't just any task. It was the one that could make or break my team's credibility this quarter. And yet, I had no idea what went wrong. In all honesty, I hadn't been paying close attention to the updates. Maybe I missed an email, or maybe I assumed someone else was handling it. Panicking, I called my boss, Mr. Harris, a man known for his strict approach but fair judgment. He answered on the first ring, his voice calm but sharp. I quickly explained, "I don't see anything wrong. I swear. I thought everything was on track." There was silence on the other side, and then he said something I'll never forget. "You must take responsibility for this." My stomach sank. My first instinct was to defend myself, to insist that it wasn't entirely my fault. After all, I had trusted my team, I had delegated tasks, and I hadn't been negligent intentionally. But his tone didn't allow for excuses. "You must take responsibility for this," he repeated, slower this time, as if drilling it into me. I realized he wasn't just talking about this one project. He was teaching me a lesson about leadership, ownership, and accountability. I took a deep breath, forcing myself to calm down, and nodded, even though he couldn't see me. "Okay," I said quietly. "I'll fix it." What followed was one of the most intense weeks of my career. I dove headfirst into the project, reviewing every report, every email, every note from my team. I stayed late, came in early, and constantly communicated with clients to manage expectations. But I didn't just fix the mistakes. I discovered the weak spots in our process, the gaps in communication, and the places where I had unknowingly relied too much on assumptions. By the end of the week, the project was back on track, and even the client sent a note thanking us for turning things around so quickly. My team looked relieved, and Mr. Harris gave me a nod that was both approving and challenging at the same time. That moment changed the way I approached work. I realized that saying "I didn't see it" wasn't enough. Ignorance might protect you temporarily, but accountability builds trust, respect, and growth. I also learned that leadership isn't about assigning blame, it's about owning the outcome, no matter what. Over time, I applied this lesson not just at work, but in every part of my life. I started taking responsibility for my actions, my decisions, and even my mistakes, and the results were incredible. Opportunities opened up, relationships strengthened, and I found a confidence in myself I didn't know I had. Looking back now, I am grateful for that moment, even though it was stressful, even though I felt trapped and overwhelmed. It was the wake-up call I needed. And every time I hear someone say, "It's not my fault," I remember that Monday morning and Mr. Harris's words. Accountability isn't a punishment. It's a path to growth, to trust, and to becoming the person others can rely on. So next time you think of pointing fingers, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I do to take ownership, fix it, and grow? That small shift can change everything.